Interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Saints should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Aaron Brooks would find his target on this one. A 27-yard play that set up a Saint touchdown. The Saints strike first and go up by 7. The Falcons answering right back. Algie Crumpler ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. That set up a 44-yard field goal. Saints late into the second quarter. Saints out in front by 4. Brian Scott shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Saints have it again. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Falcons are down, but still in it, 7-3. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Aaron Brooks has been unstoppable. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Falcons will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-3. Let's get down to the field and the action. Carney kicks it off to begin the second half. Rossum fields it all the way back at the 5. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a ton of action, but they're not out of it yet. Their D is playing strong, and a little offensive rhythm could turn this game around.
Susie Colbert is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Jim Haslett told me at halftime that he's fairly satisfied with their overall play in the first half. He said, "We did give up a few big plays defensively, but that's going to happen sometimes. We just have to learn from our mistakes and come out even stronger." Always nice to see a coach who's optimistic. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Dunn gets his 7th carry of the game and will gain close to 6.
Ball at the Falcons' 30-yard line.
Push it up. Go 27. Push it up. Go 27.
Ambrose takes him down way back at the 25.
Falcons, let's get that first.
Warrick Dunn has been battling the D, but the D is winning this one. Look at this. No real yards to speak of anywhere. Tough game. He's only got 17 yards on 8 carries.
Running out of gas, baby.
3rd and 9.
Better refill.
Ball at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Finneran reels in the football, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Brian Finneran faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
First down, 10 yards to go. Price goes in motion. Vick throws a lob right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Price was the intended receiver.
Michael Vick knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 59 yards and no touchdowns.
Second and 10. Ball at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Check man.
Griffin catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Cedric Hodge was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
3rd and 11. Ball at the 37-yard line.
Vick floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's intercepted. Runs out of bounds at the 30.
Fakir Brown not only shanghais the football for the interception, but watch. Gets a few more after the catch. Great play all around. To react, make the catch, and then get some yardage to boot. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Saints offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll line up at the 30-yard line. Rapp sacks him way back at the 36.
Chris Graff goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That'll be his first sack of the game. McAllister will get the carry on second down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Deuce McAllister used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play, it was him.
McAllister catches it in the flat, and he will be well short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Deuce McAllister got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Not much available at all, and they will face a fourth and very long.
Yeah, they got in the hole, and they just could not get out of it.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger takes the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Hall fair catches it at the 12. The Falcons have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 13-yard line. Thomas puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Fred Thomas with the coverage.
Hey guys, they must
Second and 10.
What's bad?
Ball at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
Lucy! Are you back?
Price goes in motion. Dunn carries it for the 9th time and chews up about 4 on the play.
Young with the tackle.
Third down, 1 man back.
Ball at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Thomas tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Fred Thomas managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Moore lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Moore gets the snap and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 39. Tackled at the 43. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
It'll be all right. Just take it easy.
First and 10.
The Saints send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 43-yard line. McAllister catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Saints, 44-yard line.
Brooks really rifles this pass, and this one is incomplete. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Just out. You see this right here?
All right. Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let's go,
Let me help you.
Come on. You gotta get. Come on.
I need
you gotta get back to
some
us. Come on, let's go. You gonna be all right to play?
I see you, Joe.
Catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Falcons, stop him.
Donte Stallworth took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
10. Ball at the 33.
Gash picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
Chris Brett with the tackle.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Stecker gets the handoff and heads out right, tackled at the 28. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Saints are out in front, 7-3.
It's 4th quarter. Let's grind it out, D.
Stecker goes in motion. Brooks zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete at the 23. Brought down hard at the 18. That will bring up 1st down.
Joe Horn got wide open and made the easy grab. Great job to take advantage of the D's confusion.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Intercepted. Brought down at the 15.
DeAngelo Hall comes away with the football and possession for his squad. Watch this again. See, the offense got a piece of it, just enough to tip it right into his hands.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Falcons haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 15-yard line. Dunn picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Second and 7. Ball at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Dunn has his number called on 2nd down and chews up about 4 on the play.
With the tackle.
Let's go, Falcons. Let's get that first.
3rd and 4. Ball at the Falcons' 21-yard line.
Vick just rifles this one, and the ball is caught at the 27, chased down at the 32. 1st down.
Michael Vick zeroed in with the pass back there and leaves the 2 defenders empty-handed. Man, what ball placement.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
Well, why not? He's had success there.
1st down, both tight ends left. Vick made a throw that was off target there. Incomplete.
Ineligible receiver. Number 79, offense. 5-yard penalty.
Eric
Repeat
Beverly
first
got
down.
hit by the ball. He wasn't expecting it, didn't mean to, but unfortunately he was an ineligible receiver, and that's a penalty.
First and 15. Ball at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Dunn gets the call on first down and takes it upfield. Dragged down at the 34.
Warrick Dunn was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, they get some of the yards back, but they will need more of the same on the upcoming second down.
Yeah, they got into a hole on first down, but they're climbing out a bit. We'll see what happens.
Dunn cruises out to the left side and maybe picks up one on the play. Third down, empty backfield.
Ball at the Falcons' 35.
Vick rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Bucky Jones came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Moore gets ready to punt this away. Moore takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Lewis fields the deep punt at the 17. Tackled at the 23.
Michael Lewis got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
First and 10.
The Saints offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 23-yard line. Stecker gets the ball and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 23. McAllister was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors, and they said that he's suffering from a hairline fracture in his arm. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Stecker barrels on his left guard, and the Falcons take their first timeout. Third down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Stecker gains 8 yards. The Falcons will take a timeout. That's their second.
Oh, that worked. Yeah, nice job.
First and 10. Ball at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Stecker carries it for the fourth straight. The Falcons take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down, 10 yards to go.
37-yard line.
Stecker picks up about 2, and that will bring up third down. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, and Keith Brooking has made 2 trips to Honolulu, and this is why. He's one of those guys that just seems to be all over the field at times. Great hustle. No sign of hurry from the offense. They're going to take it slow here, Dan. They're concerned with one thing right now, and that's the clock.
Stecker will get the carry on third down and is brought down well short of the markers. The clock keeps winding down. Fourth down coming up.
Dan, I want to point out something on that last play. Did you notice the job he did in letting the play clock wind all the way down before snapping the ball? That's good clock management.
Berger lines up for the punt. Burger gets the ball and punts it away. Fields it at the 21. Hammered down at the 23.
DeAngelo Hall didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Falcons start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 22. Makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Vick spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 10. Floater right sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. And that will do it for tonight's game. The Saints come out on top 7-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Saints stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Fakir Brown shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Saints inside the red zone. DeAngelo Hall would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Falcons losing by 4. Michael Vick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints edge out a win 7-3. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Aaron Brooks is standing by with our Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You really came up big, and you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Defensively, our DBs did a heck of a job today. They did well on coverage, were reading the plays. They played big time today. They should get a lot of credit for this win.
Back to you, Chris.
That concludes our presentation of the NFL preseason on ESPN, celebrating its 25th anniversary as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time.